Best Life of Onyeka Onwenu. Biography. Onyeka Onwenu was a Nigerian singer, songwriter, actress, human rights and social activist, journalist, politician, and former X Factor series judge, dubbed the Elegant Stallion by the Nigerian press. She was a former chairperson of the IMO State Council for Arts and Culture. Marital life. I married a Yoruba Muslim in 1984. Onyeka Onwenu talks about her relationship for the first time. Onyeka Onwenu has opened up about her relationship for the first time. The ace singer and actress revealed that she got married to a Yoruba Muslim in 1984 and the union produced two sons named Tijani Ogunland and Ibrahim Ogunland. Ibrahim later changed his name to Abraham. She was born in Obosi, Anambra, in January 1952 to Dickson Onwenu, a politician in pre-independence Nigeria, and Hope Onwenu, who was also a singer, and raised in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. She completed her education in the U.S. at Wellesley College, Massachusetts, and the New School, New York. Upon her return to Nigeria, she launched her pop career while simultaneously working as a broadcaster at the state-run Nigerian Television Authority (NTA). While there, she wrote and narrated Nigeria, A Squandering of Riches, a 1984 collaborative documentary between the BBC and NTA, about corruption in the all-rich country, a contemporary of the jùjú maestro King Sunny Adé. They recorded the popular 1989 duet Choices, about consent and birth control, a stunningly bold move in a country that remains largely conservative decades later. Another of her peers was the radical musician activist Fela Anikulapo, who married 27 women in a 1978 ceremony. When he was arrested 6 years later by the military government of the day, Onwenu pushed for his release. In My Father's Daughter, her 2021 memoir, she revealed that after his release he asked her to marry him, a request she emphatically turned down, although with good humor. I told him that I was a jealous lover and would not be able to cope as an appendage to his harem, she wrote. Onwenu released 4 albums, before switching to become a gospel singer in the 1990s and was awarded national honors by Nigeria in 2003 and 2011. Her self-assuredness as a confident woman was routinely misinterpreted as arrogance. Ed Keyser, a historian and lawyer who knew Onwenu for more than 2 decades and represented her in the mid-1990s, saw it. People often described her as being something of a tough nut. I'll say this, she was even harder on herself. She pushed herself hard and expected the same from others. She was more than a client, he said. She was my big sister and heroine. Onwenu kept a very private personal life, but is survived by 2 sons from a marriage in 1984, which she said she left because she was constantly depressed. I raised my children alone, from kindergarten to master's degree, she once told the press. Kindly subscribe to my channel for more on what's happening